Hey everyone, welcome back to the M&R Show. I'm Ron,
I'm Malcolm.
and today we're here to talk about the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, the last undefeated team in the league. Similar to the Arizona Cardinals last year, who were the last undefeated team in the league. So just Malcolm, do you think they can finish out the stretch? Do you think they can go undefeated? Their bye week is now behind them.
Before I even talk about this, let's talk about the beautiful background. This is a very good background.
Yes.
New background. Well, hold up. Job, everything.
Yes, new job, new apartment, for sure. Sure.
5-4 run, you know that.
Yes.
One got out of the way, this beautiful background. But let's get to the point where I talk about these crazy dumb Eagles. But at the end of the day, the Eagles they've been winning their games. The games that they've won probably was the best stretch. If you look at this next coming stretch, you got Houston, you got Washington, Indianapolis, Green Bay, and Tennessee. The only game I see them losing in those next couple of weeks is maybe Tennessee. And see if they can go back to Dallas, see if they can be able to win at Dallas with Dak Prescott. But at the end of the day, they do have a favorable schedule, and the schedule is hard to figure out who can they be able to put the lose to. So it seems crazy to think a 16-0 record for the Eagles, and it's but it's just like what can we say? They have won the games they should have won. Minnesota's second in the NFC. It just shows you how bad the NFC is too, because Minnesota's second in the NFC, and and we have questions about them. But like I said, the only games I feel like they could lose next, and they're like by the end of the season, maybe Tennessee, Dallas, and New Orleans. And that's if New Orleans get things together. So this team has been good offensively and defensively. Jalen Hurts is very great. They added a guy like Robert Quinn, who's been having an off year this year, but bringing him into a big, talented group of guys defensively gives them opportunities to be able to succeed. It's so crazy to think that it's hard to sit here and just be like, well, it might be very good, two losses at worst, which is crazy. But here we are.
Yeah. I had the Eagles second in the power rankings. People were pissed that I had them below the Bills. I don't know why, but people were upset of that. Again, before the season started, we said that the Eagles have one of the best rosters in the NFL. It's just how good the Canadian was going to be on Jalen Hurts. Since Jalen Hurts is probably the second MVP candidate this year, I would say, off the top of my head, I think he's done a pretty good job. So that does give them a chance to go undefeated. I just don't think it will happen because I think that New England, that's just such a crazy year. I just don't think it's possible to do that again. Maybe possible, just not this team. Like Brady and Moss literally broke records that year. There's no one in this Eagles team breaking anything. It's just not they're good. Yes, they're not that good. I love AJ Brown. He's not Randy Moss. Hurts has been good. He's not Brady. The defense is good, but I don't know. The offense is been good too, but it's not that new. That Patriots offense was crazy. We say maybe 72 Dolphins. Come on, it's 12 games. We're not even going to discuss the 12-game undefeated record. So
I understand where you're coming from, but it's not even about breaking records. It's not even about none of that. It's about the schedule. It's
they've had a cup schedule. They've literally the best team they've played so far, I say, is Dallas. And that team's without their quarterback. You say, okay. They did play the Vikings. It was at 8:20 p.m. So they didn't even play the Vikings. I don't know who that was, but Kirk Cousins is 8:20 p.m. That's Cousins Kirk. That's Cousins, Kirk. That's not Kirk Cousins anymore. So the best team they played once again was the Cooper Rush-led Cowboys, and that game wasn't a 10-point victory. So it's that's the best victory you have. The game was at home. So you played Cooper Rush in Philadelphia. So again, the hardest game they played has been the Cooper Rush-led Cowboys in Philadelphia. That's been their hardest game this season so far.
Listen, man. Let's look. I'm gonna make sure we go through this schedule. We already know that teams that they play, Houston and Minnesota, right? You're right. Kirk Cousins, trust me, horrible on prime time. But they play already the harder teams already. Because if you look at the schedule, Houston, we understand Dallas who they beat is better than Houston. Dallas with Cooper Rush is better than Washington. They already beat Washington. The Colts, Green Bay. The Colts.
The Colts even five. Okay, so let's see which 500 teams they play outside of the NFCs. Outside of their own division, who you have to play, they play the Titans. That's it.
That's it.
What are we doing here? Like,
but I'm just saying.
But we all know in the league, just because you play easy players, don't mean you win every time. You're going to get upset at least one time. It's probably going to be best for the team. Actually, would really like if they were undefeated going to the Cowboys game. That would be my preferred outcome. Respectfully, I think we have a hell of a shot. Like, I really do, bro. Like, there was no point even with Cooper. I thought, oh my God, we can still win this game. Like, if they would have beat us to the ground, I'm like, oh damn. Even with Dak, we probably don't got a chance. The fact that was a competitive game just gives me too much hope. They left the door open for me. And if it's for me, they probably left it open for Micah. They probably left it open for. Now we found that Pollard can actually be a good player. Like, when we play them again, and it's in Dallas. I'm really excited to see it. I'm just really excited to see it. Then they play the Giants. The Giants aren't a pushover. They play. I mean, Washington has been with 3 in a row. I mean, I don't think that's the case. It's an NFC East game. None of the division. I don't think there's no way they're going 6-0 in the best division of football. I'd be literally shocked. I'd be shocked. The Patriots were 7-0. That division was trash. Like, you're not going 6-0 in the best division in football. Like, that is like rare. Like, that's very rare. Because that means you have every team's number, which I don't think they have, to be honest, a team's number. Like, I mean, like, every team has beaten everybody in the season over the last 45 years. No team is just like, oh, I own this guy. Like, so, the team has gotten better this year, yes. We also have to hope that injuries are real. Like, we can't predict that, but it's possible. What if somebody goes down? AJ Brown goes down. I think my chances against Robin. He's not. AJ Brown is Batman. But I love DeVonta Smith. He's definitely Robin, and he's not Nightwing. So it's like, if that's your only receiver, they don't have 3 guys. It's AJ Brown and Smith, and the third receiver I don't know his name. It's Quez Watkins. Is he your wide receiver 3 here? If someone goes down, that's what I'm saying. So that's what the league is. So we have to also hope for them not to get hurt. They really haven't faced injury this year. Like they've only lost one player, I think, out for the season. That was Derek Barnett, who I don't even think is a good player. So they've faced no adversity so far. Not only has their schedule not been adversity, they've had pretty good injury luck because no one's been out for the year. Maybe they've had a player out for a week or 2. No one's been out for the season. They haven't had any key player out for 6 or more weeks. They face, again, no adversity. We have to see what happens when adversity hits. Like, oh, Jason Kelsey's out for a month. Oh, crap. Elaine Johnson's out for a month. Oh, Darius Slay can't play for 3 weeks. What? Oh, AJ Brown's hamstring is flaring up. What's going to happen to this team? So we can predict, like, in best case scenario, could they go undefeated? Yes. But I'm not the optimist that, I'm just not an optimistic person in some ways like that. I think injury will happen. It happens to every team somewhat. And if it doesn't happen now, then it's going to happen in the playoffs. So you rather it happen now. Like, it's going to happen. No team escapes with no injuries from a key player. It's just not how it is. You're going to have somebody go down. So it's how you react when your version of a Tyron Smith goes down. When your version of your quarterback goes down. When your star cornerback goes down. That's what I'm excited to see. And I think they have a chance. I think they minimum win like 15 or 14 games, though. Like, worst case scenario, would they lose 2 games, Malcolm? 3? At worst.
Like 2 or 3 games.
FanDuel's, the over-under is 14.5, which is them and the Bills are like the highest, like, to win the most games type of thing. So I would still bet them to win the most games because, like Malcolm said, the schedule. But injuries and just, like, weird stuff happens in the league, like where the Chiefs lose to Colts, like, with their kicker. It's just like weird stuff happens. So I think something weird could happen, possibly.
Good. Like I said, their team is very good offensively and defensively. I understand they do have, they stagnant sometimes. Very stagnant sometimes. I feel like you can beat them. I mean, we look at Tennessee, who is one of the best running defenses in the league. That's
if Tannehill plays, though. Tannehill's hurt. His high ankle sprain. Oh, no. Never mind. That's December the 4th. He'll be back. If Malik Willis plays, then they have no shot of winning the game.
Then most definitely. I mean, then again, you got Derrick Henry, and you got Ryan Tannehill just running away. And then, that defense number is top 5 as far as rookie. So I can't wait to see that. I mean, we got Tennessee and Giants back to back. Actually, this will be a nice little stretch. I'm looking at it right now. I'll start with Green Bay, which is one. You got Green Bay, Tennessee, New York, Chicago, Dallas.
Yeah,
I think that's a good little 5-game stretch.
You got 3 road games. They're at the Giants, at Chicago, at Dallas. So you have 3 straight road games. I mean, if they can do it, hell of a team for sure. Like I'm not gonna act like this is like a road to hell. It's not like that hard of a schedule, but like that, it's still tough to win 3 straight road games and 2 of them against your division. It's not easy. Is it possible? It is. Like, are they probably favored in most of those games? Yeah. But you guys, me and Malcolm in our NFL picks. Favorites don't win every week, Malcolm. They don't. Like, if I pick the favorite, you guys, me and Malcolm, the favorites do not win every week. Do not. And I mean, do not pick the favorites every week. Trust me, I still haven't figured it out. I'm just gonna bet coaching from now on. I don't even know. I'm not betting any more money on FanDuel. I refuse. So this is my last day. Malcolm, any last comments?
Hey, I think this NFC East on the win. I think it's like the first time since the merger where all teams,
500
percentage. Yeah, they're 500 over, but I think it's like the highest one percentages for division since the merger. So it's just very great to see the NFC East not acting like the NFC least. I mean, we're like the NFC beast. What a nice little thing. NFC beast, the least.
Hey, beast of the East.
Yeah, the beast of the East. That's gotta be a good little name right there.
Yeah, so
ESPN might take that down from.
That's why I stole it from them actually.
Okay.
It's the opposite. But anyway, on that note, wherever you're listening, make sure you subscribe, like, share, and comment. And we're trying to grow the pod. We got some stuff coming. I'm working on my own pod. That's going through a little rebranding. Malk's working on his pod. That's going through a little rebranding. And we got another pod coming that's also going through a little rebranding. So just stay tuned to the M&R Network, Malcolm.
Hey, yeah, make sure y'all tune in on Instagram and on Twitter. Instagram at Malcolm Ron Network, on Twitter at Malcolm Ron Show. So make sure y'all tune in. We got a lot of good things coming on. So make sure y'all tune in. I know it's about 3 times, but tune in.
All right.